Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ACRS. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Now, this overall chart has been getting absolutely hammered to the downside, and I mean, if I just kind of go that to illustrate the point, that yeah, you look at your moving averages, they're both sloping downwards, and you can see just the price has drifted slower and slower downwards. But this will mean a little bit more to those of you that have traded for a while. But if you have traded for a while, then I'm sure you've seen stocks like this that get beat down and beat down and beat down, and then they reach a certain price range, which is right down around where it is right now, below $1, and there can be some very impressive snapback bounces to the upside. Now, that doesn't mean that it's ever for sure going to happen, but I can very easily see why you'd be like, Clay, why are you even bothering doing a video on this chart? It's literally just going down and down and down. And like I said, that's a very valid question on your part, because these ones can start to bounce, assuming they start to act a certain way. And this one has acted, in a very unique fashion where, yeah, the price got down around here, but then spent the remainder of the day finally starting to work its way back upwards. And that's a lot different than how it's acted in the past. Now, don't get me wrong, and I really wish I could say trading was this easy. Just because the price has been beaten down, and now just because the price is starting to work its way back upwards here, does not mean that this is for sure the bottom and this thing's for sure going back up over $1. Now, would it be shocking to see some sort of movement to the upside? No, that would not be shocking at all. But myself nor anyone else can sit here and say that that's for sure going to happen. My point is, it's at least logical to question it. Case in point, when the chart looked like this, and if I was sitting here saying, hey, it's looking like this could be the bottom, you would be totally justified to say, what are you talking about? All of the price is doing is going down, down, down. But in this case, that's not the situation anymore. The price reached a low of 78 and has now been able to bounce back up to that area. So again, a guaranteed bottom? Absolutely not. Is it at least logical to question if this is some sort of bottom? Yeah, for sure. So if this is going to get any sort of upwards movement, in the bullish direction, the first key level of resistance, so red for resistance to keep an eye out for, is going to be right here at that area of 85 cents. Now, even if the price can break through 85, there's still more work to be done, but that's definitely, in my opinion, at least that kind of that first domino that needs to fall. If the price can get up through there, then the next key level to watch is going to be that purple line there, the 50-period simple moving average. But one hurdle at a time, and the first hurdle is just not only necessarily getting above 85, but just to have the price at minimum go sideways. So it's not like the breakout has to happen tomorrow, but even if the price goes sideways, at least that's still implying the price is bottoming out. Whereas if the price just goes sideways and all of a sudden collapses to the downside, well, at that point, the overall downtrend continues and it's back to the drawing board. But as of right now, interesting setup going forward, so let's see if the bulls can get some sort of bounce to the upside or not. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.